Hi, so this is the third time that I've just recorded this, but welcome to my channel. My name's Kat. I am the owner of the Wave Comb, and I've started this YouTube channel for the Wave Comb, for facts about the Wave Comb, for how to use it, for future things that involve the Wave Comb. But I have decided that I'm just going to put a little bit of me in it and just take you on my journey with the Wave Comb, because I didn't intend to produce a product and become an entrepreneur. Is that what I can call myself? I become an entrepreneur, but I didn't really plan this. So I just thought it would be great for me to come on this journey, or you come on this journey with me. What do you think? Write in the comments and tell me whether you think it's a good idea for me to be involved in this. Okay, so I'm going to just tell you how the Wave Comb started, first of all. So 18 months ago, I gave birth to my little girl Lola, and the day of the birth, I was on my ball. I remember doing that song. Do you know that song that everyone did? If you my baby mama work, ever do my baby. Yeah, so I was doing that on my ball, doing my little TikTok. I think I just got into TikTok, my first TikTok video. So I was doing this on the ball, my little boy in the background, and my friend just messaged me. She knew my mucus plug had gone, and she messaged me and said, it was just sent this article, and she was like, it said, hold a comb during labour. Yes, it said hold a comb during labour against your acupressure points on your palm, and it will dull the pain of labour. So I hardly read it. I honestly hardly read it. I just remembered this in the moment when my waters broke 3 or 4 hours later. I was chasing my little boy around the room, and suddenly my waters broke, and then it was just constant. And I hadn't really felt that with Jack, with my first child, because my waters broke in labor, when I was in active labor. So this was just whoa, waters broke, oh my god. And I literally screamed to my husband. So we call my husband Clivey, okay? So when I talk about Clivey, that's my husband. He's called Phil Clive. We call him Clivey. So I literally was like, Clivey, pass me a comb, get me a comb. So he brings down this black plastic comb, and I held it, and I just felt so in control. And I remember being there, and I had this app called the Freya app, and it was really good. It was just telling me breathing exercises. It was from the Positive Birth Company, but just really lovely soft voice, and it was timing all my contractions, and I had my comb, and I was just squeezing my comb, and it happened quite quickly. It was going quite quickly. I rang the midwife, and the midwife was saying, oh, you just need to stay at home for a bit longer. And I was thinking, there's no way. I remember my first birth. This is how it felt towards the end. I need to get in. I need to go. So I rang them, and within an hour I was like, I'm coming in. And I was in the car, and I remember the one time that the comb really just came into its own, was sat in the car. I had my head in my pillow, I had my comb in my hand, and I just felt like I was so in control. And it was just so abnormal, because I remember with Jack, I was so out of control. I was just felt like, oh my god, I'm in a car, I'm gonna give birth. And you know yourself, if you've had a baby, you don't necessarily always gonna give birth in the car, but you feel like you're gonna give birth in the car. Actually, talking about that, my friend Haley actually gave birth in the footwell. so scrap that, it happens. Anyway, so I'm holding the comb, and I got into the pool straight away. As soon as I got there, I got checked by my midwife, and she got me in the pool straight away. So different from my first birth, because I was desperate to get in to the pool on my first birth. So I'm getting in the pool, and my husband's there, and he's got his legs up on the side. He's just chilling. I was like, what is this birth, like just watching me give birth, and I'm just obviously so chilled that he felt like he could just pop his legs up and just sit back. But yeah, 3 hours later and Lola's in my arms, and it was just beautiful, actually beautiful. Like even Clivey was like, well done. I was like, you did really well. You know, like shocked that I handled it so well. And I just put it down to holding that comb, feeling so in control, like oxytocin flowing, and yeah, just realizing that this little tool had really helped me. Anyway, fast forward. So fast forward a couple of weeks, and I had like a few videos, because I actually can't believe this, but my husband filmed it. Like Clivey filmed it. Like, it's so not like him. And I've said this a million times to my friends. I'm like, I still can't quite get over that he filmed me, because it's so against everything that he is. He's not Instagrammy, he's not social media, he just like, he loves watching TikToks, but he's just not that person. So when he said afterwards that he'd filmed it, and like I had this footage that I could look back on, honestly, if I'm feeling low, I watch this footage, because it makes me feel so good. Like, it just makes me cry, and with happiness. Like, so because he filmed it, I had this footage, and I decided to do a little video on social media, and I put it out there, and there was a lovely moment on it where he says Cag, because they call me Cag, like my friends call me Cags or Cag, but it's Cags or Cat, whatever you want to call me. And he goes, Cag, what have we got? What have we got? Because I didn't know what I was having. And I just turn around and I go, in like proper like pregnancy face, like hair all over the place, like red face. I just go, it's Lola. And it's actually really emotional. And I'm gonna add it to this, because I really want you to see it, because it was a real like moment of like, I can't believe I get really emotional. I can't believe I'm telling, because it was obviously like my family and friends that he was like saying this, I'm going to send this to, and he was like who have we got? And I was like, it's Lola, because it's oh god, that feeling was just insane. Like, I know surprises, like people don't have them as much anymore, but geez, it is just such a great moment. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and I posted a video, and it had the comb in it, and people were like, oh, how wonderful, like, welcome to the world, Lola, oh, welcome to the world. And then they were like, but what about the comb? Like, okay, but why have you got a comb in your hand? And like what's with the comb? And so yeah, I just was like, wow, I'm actually the minority here that knows about the comb. Yes, I only knew about it yesterday or like 2 weeks before that, but like, wow, it helped me so much. Yeah, no one knows about it. That's mad. And some of these people that were saying it to me had like 3 babies. So, you know, I knew it was like a new thing, a new technique that people hadn't really heard about. So that's when I set out to create the wave comb. We were chatting a few weeks later, and we were saying, like, you know, what would you create? We watched Dragon's Den a lot. I'll never go on there, by the way. If there's anyone out there, I will never go on Dragon's Den, because it actually scares the out of me, because I think if you start asking me about numbers, I'm just going to crumble. I'm going to crumble. I'll need Clivey for that, for sure. He's the numbers guy. I haven't really seen anyone bringing it to the market, making it giftable and making me want it, if you know what I mean. So I thought, right, I'm going to create something that I'd want, that I'd want to, you know, gift someone for a baby shower, that I'd want to give to my friends and my family members. So that was why I set out on this journey to create the wave comb. And wow, it's actually been a real massive journey. 1 year, like I'm probably doing this video and it's going out like a year since I put out on Instagram and actually put it out there for like my friends and family to like see, which is really daunting, because it happened really quite quick, and you know, no one really knew about it. And then I was just like, hey, create this product. I'm like, what? I think I told like my family like 2 weeks before I like told everyone, and it was like, wow, like it was a big deal to like get it out there. But it's all gone quite quick, and I'm really enjoying it, and I just love the experience of like creating something and bringing it out into the world, and now all the different uses for it that have just been mind-blowing. And you know, people are now like saying to me, like friends are now messaging me and saying, oh, where's the best place to get the wave comb, and what can I do? And people, as soon as they're pregnant, they're thinking of me and the wave comb, and I just think, oh, wow, like how has this happened? But yeah, so are you ready to come on this journey with me, and not just tell you all about the wave comb, but just tell you about my life? Like, I mean, it's not that interesting, to be honest. It's not that interesting. But you know, we do some bits and bobs, and I'm having a renovation, so you might want to see my new house. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna do these quite often. I'm gonna try, and yeah, bye for now. I'll see you next time, and bye.
Cag, are you introducing who we've got? Who is it, Cag?
It's Lola.